Coach, when you looked at the film at that offensive line, you said you thought they played well. What did you see?
Yeah, they did. I think both Pat and Jake came in and did commendable jobs. Pat's really position of choice or best position is center. He's a guy that can finish a game for you at guard, but he went in there and played well, as did Jake. And really, kudos to those guys.
For the final game, you don't have anything about getting more young guys in there. I know you're playing a bunch already.
Yeah. This ain't like baseball, where the rosters expand to 40-some, It's like these teams that can't improve their playoff seedings that have to play this week, You only dress 7 offensive linemen, somebody's got to play. You don't have a JV squad.
What more do you want to see from Drew Lock on Sunday to feel even more comfortable about him going into the offseason?
Just more good play, which he's done for the most part. And I think he's capable of more and just being consistent. And he's played good, but I think he can even play better.
Has he surprised you at all? Before you guys activated him, did you think he was capable of this?
I think the biggest jump he made, and I think I've said this before, was he really used that 10 weeks he was off to his advantage. I think he learned more about the NFL, learned more about playing quarterback in the NFL, all the things that go with playing quarterback in the NFL, whereas I think in training camp he was a little bit inundated with everything. And I think those 10 weeks were really beneficial to him.
In what ways has Drew Lock's style and what he does helped the sack rate and sack percentage drop for the offense the last few weeks?
Well, it helps in that he's got some mobility to him, but we've also schematically helped the O-line too in the last, I'm going to say 6, 7, 8 or so weeks, to chip some more, be a little bit more protection conscious. So, yeah, the sacks have gone down because the quarterbacks have been a little bit more mobile, but schematically we've also helped the protections.
Recognizing that this part of this is front office involved too, but is Drew done enough to show he's the guy entering the offseason?
Well, he's done enough to show that he definitely could be the guy, and we're looking for that to be the case.
Drew talked yesterday about, I guess he was kind of asked and then repeated, but hitting a bunch of benchmarks, first start, tough road environment in Houston, going home, playing in the snow, bounce back win. How beneficial can that be for him going forward?
It's no question it's beneficial. Every experience in the NFL, good and bad, is something you bank and you learn from.
How much do you emphasize this week that you guys can end the Raiders' chance of getting them to the playoffs?
I don't emphasize that. It's another opportunity for us to win a game at home.
What kind of patience did Rock show early in the game when he said he wanted to take some shots, but he was taking what was there?
Yeah, I think that's part of the growing process there. They came out and played looking for shots, played some zone, and shots weren't there, and he didn't force it, which is good. And we had some penalties in those early drives, which got us behind the sticks. We had a chance to convert a third down, maybe a little better catch, a little better throw. Before you know it, you're haven't done much your first 3 drives, and you throw in a punt return there for a touchdown, and you're down 10-0.
What is Elijah Wilkinson's status?
I'm not sure yet. He definitely has a sprained ankle. Don't know if he'll be able to go this week, but it's early.
If he can't go, is it Jake Rogers or is Juwan James in play?
We'll see. Juwan's still in play. He's not on IR, so he's eligible to play. We'll see where he's at.
Coach, we heard more guys than maybe were even on the injury report were battling some sort of flu.
They were. Even some guys that I truly wasn't aware of, different degrees. I'd say there was about, 10 or so.
How do you keep it from expanding? I think Shelby Harris post-game was saying how bad he
Well,
was.
once we were aware it was happening, which was early last week, we brought the super-duper cleaning crew in, and they scrubbed down everything in the meeting rooms, the bathrooms, the showers, the locker room. We tried to do everything we could.
Do we think Dalton was patient zero?
I believe so. He is the culprit. I believe so.
Some guys were blaming Court.
That's a new one for me.
Do guys have to get a flu shot? Is that mandatory? How does
It's
that
not
work?
mandatory. You can't make them do it. It'd be curious to know who did and who didn't have it. For years, I wouldn't do it, but I've done it the last couple of years.
Do you guys plan to officially put Gotsis on IR and call somebody up or bring in somebody else?
We'd like to.
What have you thought of Draymond Jones' progression over the season?
It's been good. And I think the last few weeks, he had a pretty good sprained ankle. And a lot of guys wouldn't have played yesterday with what he had, but he wanted to play. And I think that's a good indication of who he is as a guy. And he got rewarded with a couple sacks. And those are the kind of guys you want on your team.
I know you said yesterday you were proud of this team. Is part of that you kind of creating this culture of toughness in players that maybe in years past might have shut it down, given the record?
You'd like to think so, but I think that's just, one of the byproducts of what you're trying to do, yes.
A few weeks ago, you gave us a history lesson on a Saints quarterback that gave you a false positive. Went 3-0 at the end for Hebert. And Locke now has had 4 on 5 games. Do you see something more to, it's been mostly positive so far, but do you see something more special there going forward?
Yeah, I'm very encouraged by what Drew has done these 4 games. And part of it's, too, because of the negative, too. I mean, we played a tough game in a tough environment a week ago against a great team, and, things didn't go well. But I like the way he handled it. Because
Basically a totally different team almost than week 1 in Oakland. I think you got 5 of the same starters on defense, 6 of the same starters on offense. Can you take anything from that week 1 loss in Oakland and apply it to this now, last game of the season?
in preparing for this game, yeah, definitely. It's their team against ours. What they liked against us and schematically, but I'm sure they'll change up some.
Coach, you got any big plans for Christmas? Binge watch Toy Story, anything like that?
The what? Toy Story?
Yeah, you gonna binge
No.
watch Toy Story during Christmas or anything?
No, I'll be alone Christmas Day. Just get him a little extra sleep and probably just over here.
What do you make of Trey Marshall's game?
Overall, good. He had a chance there when they threw that ball deep, kind of down, the defensive left side, offensive right side there in the second half. That's when I think he should pick off. And he didn't, and they almost caught it, so. But overall, he played well. I was pleased with him.
Did Deshaun finally show the oomph, as you put it, that you wanted to see?
Yeah, I mean, he's played better. I think he had that, his last, critical drop was in the Charger game, I believe. And, we've all talked to him. I talked to him, one-on-one about it. And I think he's come back from that.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
All right. Good.